Well, hello there. I'm so excited today because I'm sharing how to make snails or Nyamangoro or Congo meat or slow boys, depending on how you call it. This is a popular Cameroonian street food and I love it so much. It's one of those things that you either love it or you don't. I happen to like it because my mom introduced us to eating snails. In fact, it's a huge part of my mom's culture. And we often ate it while I was growing up and we cooked it in so many different ways. But today I'm showing you how to make it the street food style. So let's get into it. Right here I have 8 cups of snails that I soaked overnight to rehydrate them because I'm using dried snails. I can't find no fresh snails here. So if you have fresh snails, measure 8 cups. If you're using dried snails, measure after soaking. I'm sorry, I didn't measure before soaking. So 8 cups of snails right there. Add the snails to a medium pot on medium heat. Then add 1 cup of water, a teaspoon of salt, 2 Maggi seasoning cubes, then you just stir to combine and then you cover and bring to a simmer. Let it cook until the snails are done. You will notice that I did not add too much water. That's not necessary. If you soak your snails long enough, they will not need too much water to cook until done. Now blend some tomatoes and onions to a blender. Add about 2 tomatoes cut into quarters, then add a medium onion or a shallot, a large shallot that has been cut into chunks. Blend to combine. When you're blending tomatoes with onions, you don't really need to add water because the juice of the tomatoes is going to help the blender to blend everything together into a rough paste. I like just a little bit of texture in there, so you don't want it to be very smooth. Pour the tomato blend into a bowl and reserve for later. Next, blend the spices and herbs. To the same blender as you blended the tomatoes, add some garlic, some ginger, parsley, basil, habanero pepper, and white pepper. Then add half a cup of water and blend into a smooth paste. This paste right here is going to make these snails taste so good. Then, my friends, it's time to make the sauce. Add oil to a wide bottom pot and heat it up until it's shimmering. You know that oil is ready to go. Then add the tomato and onion blend and cook while stirring from time to time until the liquid in there has significantly reduced. Then add the spice and herb blend that we made earlier and stir. Cook for about 5 minutes while stirring from time to time to prevent burning. Then add another Maggi seasoning cube to give it some flavor. Then stir to combine. Then add the cooked snails. If you still have water at the bottom of the pot in which you cooked the snails, be sure to drain the snails from the water before adding it to this tomato spicy herby blend that is just so good. Toss it well to combine with the sauce. Taste and add a little bit more seasoning if you need to. At this point, I'll go in with a little bit of salt and sometimes some white pepper. You guys know I love my white pepper. That white pepper at the end is just going to give it this vibrant flavor. That's going to make your snails stand out from the rest. Then it's time to serve. Serve in a plate with some sliced onions, or if you want to serve it the way it is sold on the streets of Cameroon, take those snails and put them on bamboo skewers, you guys. This is going to help you eat it just the way that you will get it from the streets of Cameroon. And doing this just brought back so many memories for me. There's just something about meat on a skewer. Anything on a skewer, but meat in particular, is just so good. If you don't like snails, let me encourage you to try it. Snails are so healthy. They are so good for you. Look up the nutritional benefits of snails. But apart from that, they really, really taste so good. It might be an acquired taste for you, but it is worth trying. Okay, friends, that's how you make Cameroonian street food snails, also known as Nyamangoro, also known as Congo Meat, aka slow boys. Well loved. And this is how you can make it at home and make it insanely delicious. Will you be trying this recipe? Let me know in the comments. Also, how do you call snails in your country and how do you cook it? I would love to learn from you guys as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.